Bueno, pues estamos hoy en un nuevo juego, en este caso este Monkey Island 2, La venganza de LeChuck's, edición especial. Y es como volver al pasado, pero con personajes, o sea, con gráficos de esta época. El juego es una maravilla. Ya sabéis que a mí la saga de Monkey Island siempre he dicho que para mí son las mejores aventuras gráficas que he jugado nunca. Así que estoy encantadísimo de volver a jugar a los Monkey Island. Vamos con una nueva partida, vamos a jugar, ya sabéis, si queréis ayudar al canal, si queréis apoyar mi contenido, podéis suscribiros al canal, darle like al vídeo para ayudarme y así poder traer yo nuevos juegos como este, ¿vale? Vamos a empezar ya con la aventura. Ok.
Well, Guybrush Threepwood, you do turn up in the strangest places.
Hi, Elaine. Do you think you could help me out?
How did you get into this mess?
It's kind of a long story.
Oh, that's okay. I've got time.
Well, it all started on Scab Island. Some of my admiring fans had pressured me into telling my LeChuck evaporating story once again.
Deep in the Caribbean, Scab Island.
So I bust into the church and say, "Now you're in for it, you bilious bag of barnacle bait." And then LeChuck cries, "Guybrush, have mercy! I can't take it anymore!"
I think I know how he must have felt.
Yeah, if I hear this story one more time, I'm gonna be crying myself.
Don't you have any new stories?
Well, actually, that's why I'm here on Scab Island. I'm on a whole new adventure.
Growing a mustache?
No, bigger than that.
A beard?
No, I'm in search of treasure. The biggest treasure of them all. A treasure so valuable and so well hidden that it haunts the dreams of every pirate on the seas.
You mean
Big whoop?
None other.
Then why'd you come here? There's no treasure on Scab Island.
Well, I didn't know that before. Now I'm trying to charter a ship and look someplace else. When I return, I'll have riches galore and a whole new story.
Or you'll have died trying.
either way, we won't have to hear about LeChuck anymore.
Ha! Those guys wouldn't know a good story even if they paid $50 for it. When I find Big Whoop, I'll become a legend among pirates for generations to come. I can only charter a ship and get off this stinking island.
Vale, pues como veis aquí tenemos la primera parte. El embargo de largo. Y vamos a grabar los vídeos por partes, ¿vale? Y ahí este primero va a ser la primera parte. Vamos a dejar que se escuche. Vale. Este primero va a ser la primera parte. Y ya iré grabando el segundo con la segunda parte, que es la más larga de todo el juego. Ya luego el tercero y el cuarto me lo voy a pensar porque son dos muy cortitos y no sé si incluso lo haré junto, me parece, ¿eh? Así que nada, de aquí deberíamos coger en el rótulo.
Welcome to Woodtick. No treasure hunting zone. Oops, I think I broke the sign.
Deberíamos coger la pala, pero ahora cuando crucemos no sé si...
Where do you think you're going, fancy pants? You ain't from these parts, are you? This is a toll bridge. You gotta pay.
Is this some sort of bribe situation?
No, more like extortion. Here, allow me to demonstrate.
Help! Police!
Scream as loud as you want. There's no police on Scab Island.
Then who keeps up the law and maintains order?
I'm the only law on this island.
Whoa!
Hey, you're loaded. This is my lucky night. Remember, wherever you go, on sea or on land, you can't ever hide from Largo Legrand.
Tough town. I guess I should have got those traveler's checks.
Vale, ¿me ha dejado la pala? Sí, seguimos con la pala. Bien, vamos a ir al pueblo. Vamos a ir mirando todo lo que podamos, como siempre.
Yeah?
What's the problem with that Largo guy?
He really goes against my grain. I'd like to make an end table out of him, but I don't have the guts. With all my tools, I'm still unable to create the one thing that could do this island some good.
Like an all-night tattoo parlor?
No. Like a voodoo doll of Largo Legrand.
Oh,
Vale, ya nos han dado la pista de lo que tenemos que hacer. Un muñeco vudú de largo.
nice apron. Are you some sort of chef?
No. I'm a woodsmith, which gives one of us an excuse for dressing funny.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
A woodchuck could chuck no amount of wood since a woodchuck can't chuck wood.
But if a woodchuck could chuck and woodchuck some amount of wood, what amount of wood would a woodchuck chuck?
Even if a woodchuck could chuck wood, and even if a woodchuck would chuck wood, should a woodchuck chuck wood?
A woodchuck should chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood, as long as a woodchuck would chuck wood.
Oh, shut up.
I'd like to look around a bit.
Sure thing.
Vale, de aquí vamos a intentar coger cosas, pero no nos va a dejar, por ejemplo,
It
el
says
martillo.
woody.
That's me. Get away from there. It's not a toy.
Intentamos coger clavos, tampoco.
What do you think you're doing? I need all of them.
Nos vamos. Siguiente. El Bloody Lips. Hablamos con el barman.
Excuse me,
Yeah, boy?
how's business?
It's just terrible. No one ever comes down here anymore. Largo's got all my regulars spooked. You know, I can mix any drink there is, make anything you could name, but I can't make the one thing that could really do this island some good.
What's that?
A voodoo doll of Largo
Nos
Legrand.
dice lo mismo.
You there. Uh-oh. Give me my usual and put it in a real glass. Fork over the dough or you'll be serving Bloody Marys for a week. From your nose. That's all I have. Well, you better have more tomorrow, or we might have to move this stump to a new location. Like, say, the bottom of the ocean.
Boy, you just gave him all your money?
I don't want to talk about it.
Vale, volvemos a hablar, a ver si nos
Excuse
queda
me.
algo por hablar.
Yeah, boy?
Grog, please. Shaken, not stirred.
Maybe you'd like a Shirley Temple instead.
I'm old enough. Look at my beard.
Ha! That's the oldest trick in the book. Tell you what, I'll let you have some near grog. Doesn't have any alcohol in it, but it's just as nasty smelling and foul tasting as that stuff grown-ups drink.
Right on.
Oh, wait, what am I saying? I just sold the last of it to Kate. Sorry.
Rats.
Of course, if you have some ID.
Vale, a ver, dos cositas. La primera, nos has dicho lo del muñeco de vudú otra vez, así que nos están dejando claro que es lo que hay que hacer, ¿vale? Y luego hemos pedido grog y nos has dicho que ha vendido todo el casi grog a una tal Kate, ¿vale? Recordadlo porque esto después a mí se me olvidó y me pegué un buen rato buscando la solución. Nos pide una identificación. Vamos a preguntarle por Kate.
Who's this Kate person you mentioned?
Ah, the courageous Captain Kate Capsize. Tough as steel, sharp as nails. She rents her ship out, does some freelance pirating. Her only loyalty is to the highest bidder. Don't get on her bad side.
Want to see my scar?
Depends. Is there a good story behind it?
As a matter of fact, there is. It's a story of the ghost pirate LeChuck and his gruesome demise.
Heard it. This is the one where he drinks too much root beer and burps so hard he explodes, right?
Not exactly.
Frankly, I don't care much for stories that promote moderation in drinking. I do have a business to run, you know.
Nice place you have here. Well, see ya.
Vale, de aquí tenemos el anuncio.
It reads JoJo, appearing nightly, no cover charge. Better leave it there. Don't want to hurt business.
El metrónomo.
It's a metronome. No thanks. Too many bad memories of piano lessons.
Y luego tenemos aquí el escupitajo del grande.
Largo's been here.
Largo, no grande, largo. Que lo más seguro que después nos haga falta, ¿vale?
Hey, hired help only.
Vale, nos dice que esto es solo para empleados.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Vale, no podemos
Nice
hacer nada.
place you have
Vale.
here.
Digo, a ver si le podemos
Well, see ya.
a ver si le podemos preguntar por el empleado, pero no. Vale, seguimos. Siguiente puerta.
Hello.
Excuse me.
Oh, yes. Hi there. Can I help you?
Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood, LeChuck busting stud.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Hi, I'm Guybrush. Who are you?
Wally. Wally B. Feed. At your service.
I have some questions about Scab Island.
Why? Thinking about moving here?
Actually, I'm trying to get off it as soon as possible.
Good luck. With the sailing embargo Largo's imposed on Scab, it's hard to get anywhere. Which doesn't help my business, let me tell you.
You know anything about this Largo guy?
He's just the local hood, shakes down everybody in town. Nobody comes or goes from Scab because Largo makes them pay through the nose.
Yeah, tell me about it. Where's the governor's mansion?
There is no governor on Scab. This is an anarchist cooperative of pirates, cutthroats and other criminals. A haven for roughnecks and rebels like me. The only authority on this island is that bully Largo.
I'm looking for some room and board.
Well, I hear there's a new chef down at the Bloody Lip. And the Swamp Rot Inn has all the comforts of the sea. But I think Largo's booked the whole thing.
Thanks for the lowdown.
Any time.
Do you know anything about Big Whoop?
Uh-oh, who sent you here? I should warn you, I'm heavily armed.
Nobody sent me. I'm freelance.
You better not try for my files. All my research on Big Whoop is in there.
Are you looking for Big Whoop too?
Well, I haven't really been able to find out much hard information. What do you know about it?
I know its location is a mystery.
You mean you never heard of the 4 men who buried it?
No. Tell me all about it.
Well, all anyone knows for sure is that there was a shipwreck. The merchant vessel Elaine went down in a terrible storm.
Elaine?
Only 4 crew members survived. They washed up on a remote deserted island. Some say its name was Inky Island, but I don't believe that.
Well, why don't you believe it?
Because there's no such island. Anyway, that's where they supposedly found Big Whoop.
But what is Big Whoop?
Whatever it was so wonderful, or so horrible, that they never wanted anyone else to find it. So, they took the map they made of the island and split it up among the 4 of them, and they all went their separate ways.
Where are they now?
Well, I don't even know their names. I'd go look them up at the Fat City Library, if it weren't for this stupid Largo embargo. Of course, it could just be an old legend, but if I could just see the map of that island, I bet I could recognize the shape of the land and track it down myself.
Vale, 2 cositas. Nos ha dicho que ojalá pudiera ir a la isla de Pat a la biblioteca para buscar los nombres de los 4 piratas que tienen las 4 partes del mapa. Y nos ha dicho que si viera el mapa sabría descifrar el mapa y saber cuál es la isla, ¿vale?
What exactly do you do here?
I'm a cartographer.
You do open heart surgery? In here?
No. I'm the map-making sort of cartographer.
Oh. What kind of maps do you make?
Every kind a pirate could need. My eyes have seen the whole world. And there's not a part of it I haven't put down on paper. Maps are very, very important.
Not to me. I don't travel.
That's even better. With good maps, you can see the whole world without leaving your living room.
You know, I could just sit and talk about maps all day.
Hey, me too.
Is that all you do? Make maps?
Well, I do some restoration work too. I paste them together, recopy them, paint little cupids in the corners. You know, artsy-fartsy stuff. Maps are very, very important.
Vale, nos ha dicho que también los repara, ¿vale?
Actually, I prefer to just stop and ask directions.
That's what Magellan thought. Sorry, cartographer joke.
Is longitude the sideways one, or is that latitude? I can never remember which is which.
It's so cute when you lay people try to understand geography. I could try to explain it, but it would probably just go over your head.
Would you mind if I just looked around?
No, no, be my guest.
Vale, pues nos vamos a ir de aquí. Pero antes vamos a pillar...
It's a pile of blank paper.
Vamos a pillar papel y nos vamos a llevar el monóculo de Wally, ¿vale? Para no tener que volver después. Así que nos vamos a colocar aquí y cogemos el monóculo y nos lo llevamos.
Hey, where's my monocle?
Vale, seguimos. Vamos a entrar por la ventana. O deberíamos poder entrar por la ventana.
It's a cold potato and leek soup. It's too heavy. I'm no cook. Excuse me.
Don't bug me. I'm cooking.
Pues nada. Miramos el cuchillo.
Sharp.
Lo cogemos. Y que yo recuerde de aquí.
Ugh, it's all cans of fruit cocktail. Ugh, it's all cans of fruit cocktail.
Nada más. Así que salimos por la ventana para que no nos vea el barman. Y seguimos explorando. Vamos a ir ahora aquí arriba donde pone barco. Miramos los rótulos si queréis. Tenemos una
Not
rata.
responsible for lost buttons or hooks.
Vamos a hablarle a este.
What do you know about Largo Legrand?
I don't know anything about cargo or contraband. I'm clean, clean, clean.
Who are you?
Sure, Sonny, I can get out stew. That's easy. I can also extract grog, spit, and swamp mud. That's because I'm Mad Marty. I'm mad about getting your clothes as clean as they can be.
I've got a laundry type question.
Shoot.
Would you be able to get out ketchup?
Get out? Catch up? What do you want me to do?
Nothing. I've got a laundry type question.
Shoot.
Do you do alterations here?
Alterations? You mean change the numbers on your food stamps? You got some nerve.
I'm sorry. I've got a laundry type question.
Shoot.
Actually, nothing.
No me
I
interesa la
don't care
ropa
about
limpia.
clean clothes.
No, I don't have wheat loaves.
I didn't think you would. I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny.
It was stolen.
Taking it bowling was a dumb thing to do.
Oops. I thought I wanted to talk to you, but I don't.
Bien, nos dice que si queremos recoger la colada necesitamos el ticket, ¿vale? No tenemos ticket, así que vamos a hablar con los piratas.
Yoo-hoo!
What is it?
Hi,
Do we know you?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty pirate.
How nice for you.
No, really.
Why did you wake us up, Gorbush?
What are you guys doing up there?
We're performing.
That's right. Performing.
That's what we do for a living now.
You see, after our circus failed, we started a pirate catering business on nearby Fat Island.
A sacking lunch. It was quite lucrative.
Why aren't you still doing that?
The governor of the island made us an offer we, couldn't refuse. So, we sold him the business.
Yeah?
We sank the money into one of those newfangled glass-bottom boats
We wanted to take passengers on sightseeing trips.
and search for a place called Drinky Island in our spare time.
Boy, did we ever want to get there.
Aside from the obvious reason, we had inside information that Drinky was in fact the resting place of the legendary treasure of Big Whoop.
Big whoop? I'm looking for that too.
Well, I hope your luck is better than ours.
You see, we got a bit of a raw deal on the boat.
Seems the salesman didn't have any glass for the bottom, so he just left a gaping hole there.
By the time we noticed, we were taking on water, fast.
We ended up stranded on a tiny desert island.
How much longer is this story?
We met a philosopher on the island, and he told us something which changed our lives.
That you're a pack of loonies?
He told us that all the world is a stage and that we are merely players. So, we became performance artists. In our current work, we portray man's response to global environmental issues of a changing world.
What happened to your leg?
It happened during a performance.
When he lost the leg, Frank was brilliantly showing the inseparability of the path man walks from the food chain.
The symbolism of the cheese was essential. You know, this leg is looking sort of dingy. Would you get some polish over at the woodsmiths and polish it for me?
Give me money for the polish.
Okay.
How come you have to perform on that ledge?
To show the precarious nature of the situation. So to speak.
Right.
I think you're overlooking the potential symbolism to be gained by your closeness to the earth.
But,
All right, you got us. We're really up here because...
well, we're afraid to come down.
What?
What's the word for it, Frank?
Terraformophobia?
It's the opposite of acrophobia. Something like orcaphobia.
Fear of killer whales?
Say what you will, we're not coming down.
Is that your rat?
Yes, we call him Munster Monster because of his insatiable passion for cheese.
See you later.
We can scarcely contain our anticipation.
Vale, hemos hablado con los piratas, hemos hablado con el de la lavandería.
Hey, leave that alone.
Sorry, is this your bucket?
Well,
No.
So you won't mind if I take it?
I guess not.
Y nos llevamos el cubo, ¿vale? Tenemos que atrapar a la rata, que ahora mismo no vamos a poder. Pero más adelante sí, seguimos. Vamos a ir al hotel.
Excuse me, I'd like a room, please.
Sorry, we only have one and it's full.
Excuse me, I'd like a room, please.
Sorry, we only have one and it's full.
Vale, pero es que estaba distraído, no sabía. Solamente tiene una habitación y está ocupada. Tenemos un caimán aquí.
could lose a finger doing that.
Vamos a desatar la
And that's
cuerda.
securely fastened.
No, la teníamos que cortar, ¿no? Me parece. Sí, creo que era con el cuchillo. Ahí estamos. El caimán sale corriendo. Muerde pata. Y de aquí nos vamos a llevar los quesitos
Cheese squigglies. One of my favorites.
para atrapar la rata y vamos a entrar en la habitación. Y en la habitación nos vamos a llevar el peluquín. Vamos a cerrar la puerta.
It doesn't seem to stay closed.
Bye.
Who let you into my room?
I, thought it was my room?
Well, it ain't. So get the f out of here.
Vale, vamos a ir. Ya hemos tenido un encontronazo con Largo. Vamos a ir al carpintero, que nos han pedido, el pirata ese de la pata de palo nos ha pedido que le ilustremos la pierna, así que vamos a ir por la acera.
Yeah?
Could I buy some wood polish?
That's 1 piece of 8. Anything else?
I'd like to look around a bit.
Sure thing.
Bien, vamos a ir al pirata, vamos a darle la cera en la pata.
Thanks. Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble.
Y nos da un doblón. Bien, pues tenemos ya una moneda. Vale, vamos a ir ahora a la playa. Y de aquí vamos a coger el palo.
Nice stick.
Vale, estos piratas de aquí ya creo que podemos hablar con ellos o no, no me acuerdo. Espérate, vamos a intentarlo.
He's back.
Ever tell you about the time I kicked LeChuck's butt?
Look, Guybrush, besides the fact that we'd all rather die than hear that story again, there's another reason you shouldn't go spreading that story around.
Largo Legrand is back on Scab. He used to be LeChuck's right-hand man. You don't want to get Largo on your bad side.
Tell me about this Largo guy.
A two-bit thug.
He's nothing but a low-down weasel.
So why don't you kick Largo off the island?
Well, we would.
But he was very close to LeChuck.
But LeChuck's gone forever.
I heard they never found his body.
That's because I blew it into 1,000 pieces.
Oh, no. Not this story again.
How's the pirate biz?
Horrible.
The sailing embargo has all of us pirates landlocked. We can't go about our business.
Some of us tried pirating on land, but it just didn't feel right.
What's this about an embargo?
The Largo embargo.
Well, it's not really an embargo. It's a tax on ships coming or going.
But it's a huge tax that no captain on this island can afford.
Including Dread.
That fool Largo doesn't know when to stop. He can't take more from us than we have.
Any idea where I could hire a ship?
You'll need to go to the far side of the island. And there you'll meet a man named Captain Dread.
Yikes. Sounds intimidating.
Not really, once you get to know him.
Of course, he can't take you anywhere until Largo lifts his sailing embargo.
Do you guys know any piratey songs?
Sure, Fink here knows a million. Go ahead, Fink. Sing that one about Scab Island.
Oh, all right. Well, I'd rather be a pirate on Scab than a scab on a pirate. And if you'll listen to me gab, I'll tell you why I admire it. Oh, the people aren't too friendly, the weather's not the best. The lodging's too expensive and Largo's quite a pest. But the thing I like about Scab is what it hasn't got. No mayor or police force and no jail in which to rot.
That was beautiful.
Any marshmallows left?
Marshmallows? We don't have any marshmallows.
What's that white puffy thing on the end of your stick?
It's the stuffing for under my eye patch.
We're just sterilizing it.
We're pirates, Guybrush, not Girl Scouts.
Well, I'll see you salty dogs later.
That reminds me, do we have any weenies left?
Vale, vamos a mirar el rótulo.
Steamin' weenies, 20 feet.
Miramos.
Rapscallion Steamin' Weenie Hut. Place order here.
El puesto de salchicha de Rapscallion, ¿vale? Así que de aquí nos vamos a ir otra vez para el pueblo. No, para el pueblo no. Vamos a ir ahora al pantano. Vamos a coger la pluma.
International House of Mojo.
¿Se puede?
I don't want to touch it with my hands.
No, no se puede, ¿no?
International House of Mojo.
Vale, venga, montamos en el ataúd.
Creepy, but apparently seaworthy.
Guybrush Threepwood, it's been a long time since you last came to see me.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Ah, we often forget those who help us most.
We do?
It was I who told you how to do away with LeChuck. I told you where to find the voodoo anti-root and how to turn it into the powerful ghost-dissolving potion you needed.
Oh, yeah, now I remember. Tell me about this Largo guy.
He's a weak little man who bullies this whole island around. Most people are afraid of him because he was once LeChuck's right-hand man.
Yeah, but LeChuck's history. I got rid of him myself.
True evil can never be destroyed completely. You will see.
Why don't you just put a curse on Largo?
I've tried. My most powerful magic lies in voodoo dolls. But to make an effective doll, I need some items from Largo's person, and no one's brave enough to go get them for me.
What kind of ingredients do you need for the doll?
Are you willing to help me make one?
Maybe?
To make it work, you need to bring me some personal artifacts of the victim. One from each of the 4 basic voodoo groups. Something of the thread, something of the head, something of the body, and something of the dead.
Hey, that almost rhymes.
For the thread, I need a piece of Largo's clothing, and a lock of hair will do for the head. Bring me a sample of fluid from his body, and from his dead relatives, you must acquire some remnant of a corpse. Here, take the shopping list.
Thanks.
Do you have any of those ingredients with you?
I have his toupee.
Not quite a part of his head, but maybe I can get some scalp fragments from it. Have you brought me any other ingredients?
Nope. Could you tell me what they were again?
Just like the list says. Something from his clothes, some of his bodily fluids, something from his ancestors. That's all. Now go.
Vale, pues ya sabemos lo que tenemos que buscar. Para hacer el muñeco vudú de Largo. Así que vamos a ir del tirón. Hemos encontrado el de la cabeza, lo hemos encontrado. Que es la peluca que hemos cogido de su habitación. Y estoy mirando aquí. Que la ropa la sacamos de la lavandería. Vale, el algo del cuerpo lo sacamos del escupitajo del bar. ¿Y cuál sería el otro? Algo de sus muertos sería de aquí, del cementerio.
Marco Largo Legrand. Hell on sea or sand. The good news is he's dead. The bad news is he bred.
Y aquí vamos a utilizar la pala.
This is creepy feeling.
I'd swear on my grandfather's grave, something weird is going on.
Vale, perfecto. Ya tenemos algo de la cabeza, algo de los muertos. Nos falta algo de ropa y algo de su cuerpo. Así que vamos a ir. Yo estoy mirando aquí la chuletilla y no veo dónde... Vale, sí. Ya está, ya sé cómo era. Vale, de aquí vamos a ir ahora aquí a la península. Vamos a hablar con el Capitán Dredd.
Are you Captain Dredd?
Yeah, man, I'm Captain Dredd. What can I do for you?
I need to charter a ship.
I can't charter you my ship because a while ago I lost my lucky sailing necklace. I called it my eye that has seen the world. I can't sail without it? No way, man. Besides, that mean and nasty guy Largo, he has an embargo on the island. No ships can sail in or out without his approval. There's no way he would let me leave.
Navy dreads.
Thanks, man.
Tell me more about that necklace thingy you lost.
It happened some time ago. My navigator and I set sail for this legendary island. When we arrived, we were taken prisoner by cannibals. I escaped, man. But my navigator was not so lucky. All I found of him was one of his eyeballs. And I've kept it as a good luck charm.
Gee, I think I've met your friend.
Unlikely.
I gotta run. Lots of treasure hunting to do.
Okay. Bye, man. Come again.
Vale, tenemos que conseguir el amuleto, que si no recuerdo mal, creo que era el monóculo. ¿Vale? Esto es el amuleto que necesita el Capitán Drit, pero no se lo vamos a dar todavía porque como tenemos que quitar el embargo este del largo. Así que nada, vamos a volver por aquí. Y vamos a ir a Bootstick otra vez. Vale, vamos a entrar aquí con el barman. Vamos a usar el papel que cogimos donde Wally con el gapo.
Yuck.
Vale, ya tenemos.
Great recipes from the International House of Mojo. Page 139. Aunt Helen's special voodoo doll mix. Something of the thread, something of the head, something of the body, and something of the dead.
Vale, tenemos 3 de los 4. Nos falta algo de ropa, ¿vale? Entonces, por cierto, ¿puedo hablar con este?
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Nice place you have here. Well, see ya. Better leave it there. Don't want to hurt business. It reads JoJo, appearing nightly, no cover charge.
Vale. Bien, vamos a venir aquí. Vamos a cazar la rata primero. Y vamos a colocar el palo aquí en la caja.
That doesn't seem to work.
Ahí. Y ahora cogemos los quesitos y los metemos dentro. Ahora nos vamos. Y cuando volvemos... Mierda. Ay, vale, me falta... Espérate, ¿qué me falta? Abrimos...
That doesn't seem to work.
Me falta algo, ¿no? ¿Una cuerda era? No, pues creo que hay que darle más tiempo y simplemente a la rata. Vale, y de aquí vamos a intentar conseguir... Pero no, todavía no puedo porque tendríamos que hacer que ese tío...
It's already open. It's a bit on the tattered side. I'd better not touch them. It looks like somebody's trying to grow penicillin. Nice door.
Hombre, que si a todos lados donde tengo que darle. Vale, vamos a ir a por la rata a ver si ya está. Bueno, a ver si cuando volvamos está la rata. Vale. Vale, es que tengo que coger hilo, pero no me acuerdo dónde estaba el hilo. Vale, ya, es que me lo he dejado en el pantano. Claro, es que me lo he saltado. Vale, gente, volvemos, no te preocuparse. Volvemos al pantano. Es que yo decía, digo, me falta algo con lo que atrapar la rata. Volvemos al pantano. Claro, con las prisas. Ya que estamos aquí también, vamos a llenar el cubo.
I don't think that'll work. Wow, a whole bucket of mud. And it's mine. All mine.
Ahí estamos.
Creepy, but apparently seaworthy.
Y de aquí, con las prisas de haber cogido el muñeco vudú. Bueno, ya que estamos, le vamos a entregar lo que falta, ¿no? No falta nada más que la ropa. Vale, esto es lo que no hemos cogido antes.
I'll just take a little.
Y a esta le vamos a dar. Y así nos lo vamos quitando del inventario.
I have some of his spit.
Excellent. You may keep the paper. Have you brought me any other ingredients?
I have the bone of his grandfather.
Perfect. Do you have the final ingredient?
I'll bring it later.
Good. Now go.
Vale, ahora sí podemos ir a por la rata. Porque recordad que necesitamos dinero para...
Where is that thing?
¿De dónde no era? Necesitamos dinero para fletar el barco de Dredd. Vale, y ahora vamos a colocar el hilo en el palo. Ahí estamos.
I think it's yo-yo string. I think it's yo-yo string.
¿Veis? Ahora sí funcionaría la trampa. Vale, vamos a abrirla. Ponemos el palo y ponemos la cuerda. Nos vamos, volvemos, la rata empieza a comer y nosotros usamos el hilo. Ahí está, ya tenemos la rata.
It won't fit in my pocket.
Ahí está, hemos cazado a la rata. Perfecto. Ahora vamos a ir aquí a la cocina. Y vamos a echar la rata en la sopa.
Good thing this is a cold soup.
Vale, salimos por aquí, hablamos con el barman.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Hey, how's the stew tonight?
Stew? Oh, gosh. We only serve gourmet chilled soups here. In fact, our new cook has been working all day on a very special vichyssoise. Let me go see how he's doing. How's the vichyssoise, Bernard?
Excellent, sir. Won't you have a taste?
I think I will. Oh my God! What kind of demented recipe book are you using? You're fired!
But, sir...
Out! Get out of my sight! This is the most disgusting, filthy mess I've ever seen in my life! Look at all the hair! And what's this stuff? How am I ever gonna get rid of this junk? Well, here's your soup.
I'm really not that hungry anymore.
Dang. Hey, can you cook?
A little.
How'd you like a career in the fast-paced world of pub food cuisine?
Are you saying there's an opening in the kitchen?
Yeah. You interested?
I don't know. How much does it pay?
420 pieces of 8 a week. First week paid in advance.
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
Great. Job is yours. Here's a week's worth of wages. Now go strap on that apron and get to work.
Okie dokie.
Vale, pues ya tenemos el sueldo, ya hemos ganado dinero. Lo que vamos a hacer es largarnos por la ventana porque no vamos a trabajar. Ni mucho menos, ¿vale? Bien, vamos a volver aquí. Porque yo creo que ya está más o menos todo hecho. Y necesitamos que salga una animación.
I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny?
I dropped it in my grog and it melted.
Log welted it? Well, now that is a good excuse, but I can't give you your clothes without a claim ticket.
I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny?
No, I don't have my claim ticket.
You don't have to shout at me. I can hear you, but I can't give you your clothes without a claim ticket.
Vale. Es verdad, es verdad. Ya me acuerdo,
Oops.
ya me acuerdo.
I thought I wanted to talk to you, but I don't.
Bien, tenemos que venir. Tenemos que ir a la posada. Porque tenemos que hacer que el largo este entregue la ropa para poder quitársela. Entonces, vamos a ir a la posada. Vamos a entrar en la habitación de largo. Que no me acordaba yo ya de esto. Y vamos a cerrar la puerta y colocar el cubo que hemos llenado en el pantano de barro encima.
I think I hear Largo coming.
Hey, what the hell? What's going on? Whoever did this is gonna pay. I can't get this thing off my head. When I get this thing off my head, somebody's gonna be real sorry.
Maybe I shouldn't have done that. He looked pretty steamed.
Y ahora sí, ahora vamos a ir a la lavandería.
You're making me mad, Marty.
That's my name, don't wear it out.
Look, I want it free and I want it tonight.
Party tonight? Sure, I'll come.
I'm talking about getting my laundry.
Don't worry about me. I've been dry for 3 years.
I said I need it back tonight.
What? Yeah, we'll stay out all night.
This is useless. You tell them I'll be back to pick it up. Or else.
Bien. Vamos a ir a por el ticket. Volvemos a la posada. Volvemos a la habitación. Y detrás de la puerta está el ticket de la lavandería. Así que vamos a por la ropa. Y a por el muñeco vudú.
I'll see what we have ready for Mr. Legrand. I know it's here somewhere. I saw it a while ago. Oh, where was it? Ah, here it comes.
Nice April fresh scent.
Bueno, si esa es la ropa, esa es la ropa. Vamos al pantano.
Have you brought me the final ingredient?
I have this pearly white bra.
Yes, that will work. At last! Now I can make a voodoo doll to be reckoned with. Let me get my juju bag. And now for the ingredients. A dandruff flake from Largo's head. A single piece of Largo's thread. A drop of fluid from his body. A single chip off the bone of the dead. And finally, some miscellaneous voodoo herbs and seasonings, including monosodium glutamate. This ought to be good. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we assassinate? Largo, Largo, yeah.
Hey, that looks just like him. Thanks, Voodoo Lady.
One more thing. Some of the ingredients were not the optimum specimens. It should still work, but it will have a limited range. You will have to get close to Largo. Very close.
Perfecto, tenemos el muñeco vudú. Vamos a buscar al largo. Y vamos a usar el muñeco vudú con él.
What are you doing in here? Ooh!
Take that, you stumpy little dim-witted toad!
What? Who do you think you are?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. People don't always recognize me. That's why I carry this!
I'm gonna tear you limb from limb. How are you doing that?
Largo the Grand, you are a no-good, vicious two-bit thug. I command you to give me back my money and leave this island.
Ha! I already spent all your money.
Oh, well, I command you to leave this island.
Just you try and make... Ooh! Ow!
That'll teach you to mess with the slayer of the ghost pirate LeChuck.
What's that? You killed LeChuck?
As a matter of fact, I did. Quite an interesting story, actually.
The fortune teller said she did in LeChuck.
She did she? Does she have one of these?
Is that...
Yes, LeChuck's beard. Still alive and wriggling.
Let me see that. Boy, it is alive. We've been looking for a living piece of LeChuck for years. Now we can bring him back to life. Look out, world! The most fearsome pirate of all time will soon sail the seas again.
Whoops.
I'm afraid it's true, Guybrush. If they have any animated tissue, they can reanimate his whole body.
But I blew his body into a zillion gooey pieces.
Not his body, Guybrush. You destroyed his spirit form. His body was safely buried far away.
But by now it must be...
Rotten? Partially decomposed? Yes. And I don't think that's going to make him any more pleasant to deal with.
He's gonna be looking for me.
Yes.
He's gonna try to kill me.
Undoubtedly.
What can I do?
You're already doing all that you can.
What's that?
Hunting for Big Whoop.
Oh, yeah, I was doing that, wasn't I?
Big Whoop isn't just a treasure. It contains the secret to another world. Find that world, and you'll be able to escape LeChuck forever.
But I know so little about Big Whoop.
Take this book.
Big Whoop, Unclaimed Bonanza or Myth. And where'd you get this?
I checked it out at the Fat City Library. I foresaw your need.
Gee, thanks.
I used your name when I checked it out, so be sure and return it when you're through reading. The overdue fines in Fat City are pretty steep.
Gee, thanks.
Bien, pues ya hemos terminado este capítulo 1. Lo único que nos falta es hablar con el Capitán Dredd para decirle que ya el largo no está en la isla y darle el monóculo, que sería el amuleto que quiere, ¿vale? Ya con eso habríamos terminado esta parte 1. Por cierto, se me ha olvidado hacer que me despida el barman, pero bueno.
It's me again.
So I see. What can I do for you this time, man?
Why can't I charter your ship?
Like I said before, man, I lost my lucky eye that has seen the world sailing necklace.
I gotta run. Lots of treasure hunting to do.
Okay. Bye, man. Come again.
A ver, ¿cómo era? Antes de hablar con él, ¿le tenemos que dar o cómo?
Would you like my monocle?
Thanks, man. This'll do just fine for me lucky sailing necklace. What can I do for ya?
I need to charter a ship.
You're in luck, my friend. Rumor has it that Largo's been run off the island. So I'm now free to sail again. Only problem is that you don't look like the type that has 20 pieces of 8.
Actually, I do have that much.
Well, man, consider me ship chartered.
Great. Where's your ship?
You're standing in it, man.
Yikes.
Bien, y llegaremos a la parte 2, ¿vale? Los 4 trozos de mapa. Bien, pues ahora cuando pase el prólogo este...
In the Caribbean, hidden by an endless storm, lies LeChuck's fortress.
So, when are we gonna resurrect the old bloated fool? Oops.
I'll ignore that comment just this one time, Largo. Only because they tell me you found Guybrush Threepwood.
It's Threepwood, and I found him on Scab Island.
Very good. No one gets the upper hand on LeChuck without getting what he deserves. I want Guybrush brought to me, and I want him brought alive. I am entrusting this to you. Do not fail me.
Never, your voodoo lordship.
Aye. Guybrush Threepwood is finished. I need you to start building me a very special doll.
With pleasure.
I'm off to find Big Whoop.
Bien, pues voy a parar el vídeo aquí, ¿vale? Con esta parte 1 para que se quede aquí. Y en el siguiente vídeo vamos a reiniciarlo desde aquí y continuamos con esta parte 2, ¿vale? Pues nada, dejamos el vídeo aquí y nos vemos en el siguiente.